What up, YouTube? It's your boy D Hyde. Just want to welcome you guys back to the channel. Man, it feels like forever since I dropped the video. I kind of lost my YouTube rhythm that I was on for a while, but it feels good to be back. You know, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves, of course, staying safe, staying blessed, and all those good things, man. But today's video, I just wanted to quickly go over some things about trimming your beard and some of the benefits that come with giving your beard a nice cleanup every now and then, okay? Now, before I get deep into this video, man, I just wanted to take this time to say thank you to all of my supporters on this channel. Thank you to everyone that continues to support X and myself when it comes to classic grooming, man, bearded existence. And we truly, truly appreciate you guys. Again, when it comes to our returning customers, to new customers, and everybody that considered giving classic grooming a try, man. You know, these past couple years moving into our third year. So shout out to you guys, man, and continue to show the love and support. And if you haven't tried us yet, check out the link. The link is in the description box, or you can click on the card that pops up and I'll also tag it in the comment section. We would love to hear your feedback once you do get your hands on the products, okay? So with that being said, fellas, let's get into this video, man. If you're growing out your beard and you notice that it's growing uneven, you know, and like in my case, I do have a problem. It's kind of hard to tell right now because I did do a pretty decent shape up, but with my beard being as curly as it is and as dense as it is, I'm able to kind of, you know, push it in, you know, push in some spots to make everything kind of match up. But when I'm doing my trims, I like to pick out the beard completely, and I can clearly see that one side is actually growing bigger than the other side. And all I do really is just try to trim that larger side down. For example, if you're growing out your beard and you're into like the second month, third month, or you know, you're 6 months, a year in, and you notice that certain areas of your beard is growing faster than the other. Let's just say like your chin, like this area of your chin is growing out a little longer. Even though your left side may be growing slower than your right side, you don't want to have like a, you know, an uneven beard. So the best thing to do is just go ahead and knock down the part that's a little longer and just even everything out. It's okay to trim down some of that extra growth if it's growing longer on one side than the other. And of course, over time, if that side is growing a little slower, it will start to pick up some length. You know, I know a lot of us, when we get caught up in this whole, you know, growing a beard journey in the beginning, you don't want to touch nothing, you know. You want everything just to grow out, you know, as big as possible, as long as possible, to have your beard look as full as possible. And in the process of doing that, again, going back to your beard being uneven, it tend to look a little crazy, you know, again, depending on how your beard looks. Maybe it's not necessarily growing, you know, fast on one side and then and slow on the other side. Maybe it's the whole beard, you know. Maybe you have a lot of little flyaways and stragglers all over the place, and you're picking out your beard, you're applying your products, but it still looks crazy because you haven't taken anything off. It's okay to trim it back. And the whole purpose of growing a beard, and this is personal for me, and I know a lot of you guys, you know, share the same thoughts when it comes to this, but it's just about having the appearance of a nice looking beard, okay? Even if your beard is a little short and you notice that it's growing wild, you're getting a lot of flyaways and stuff like that, it's fine to just knock it down a little bit. You know, throughout my journey of growing my beard, I've always kept it clean and tight. And then one of my subscribers had asked me too, man, he was wondering like, what do you do about these crazy hairs that stick out? You want to shave them down, but then you don't want to take down the beard. So like I said, pick out your beard, and then what I usually do is just hit it with the clips, all right? So what you want to do is you don't want to dig into the beard. All you're going to do is just knock off those little flyaway ones, man, okay? I'm not really taking down the beard's length or anything. I'm just cleaning it up and making it look nice and even. Over time, even though, you know, I wanted more length, and I think this kind of helped benefit the growth and the health of my beard also, because I've always, again, trimmed it, just taking off the top layer of the beard. This is probably why, you know, my journey was a little slower compared to others, you know, when it comes to growth, because at one point I didn't even think that my beard would be able to get to this size, you know what I'm saying? Because I used to trim it on a regular basis, and not in the very beginning, you know, maybe I want to say at 2 months, I started, you know, getting a lot of flyaways, a lot of craziness, and I started knocking them off and shaping up the beard. And I was like, oh, it looks nice, but I was still like growing, you know what I'm saying? So like every couple weeks, I would knock off some of that wild flyaway hair. But as I'm doing that, I'm knocking off some of them wild flyaways, keeping it sharp. The beard is constantly growing at a slower rate. you know. But as the beard is growing in, it's looking healthy. I'm cutting off any kind of split ends, any kind of damaged ends. And I'm slowly but surely, you know, growing a nice full beard. But again, I did those things as far as like keeping it trimmed, you know, keeping it tight and right. And just over time, over months, over years, I noticed that my beard was getting longer, but staying healthy. Getting longer, but staying healthy. Also, with the benefits of using quality products, and that's a plus, you know, because you're doing your proper trimmings, you're feeding the beard what it needs with rich oils, rich butters. You know, you're washing it, you're conditioning it, you're doing all the necessary things, you're doing your leave-in. All that stuff also plays a huge role when it comes to just the overall health, along with the trimming. Okay, so again, throughout my process of growing a beard, and I'm on my 7th year, it's going to be 7 years in December. I just noticed that my beard stayed healthy, but it slowly but surely got longer over time with all the trimming that I was doing. So again, fellas, this process for me that I've done with my journey, as far as, you know, trimming my beard up once it got to a certain size, and then, you know, trimming it up every 2 weeks. Sometimes I'll do like 3 weeks. I'll go in and knock off the top layer, knock off any flyaways. Over time, I noticed that my beard was growing in, you know, slowly, but full and healthy. I think trimming your beard plays a huge role when it comes to this journey, especially when you reach a certain, you know, a certain length on your beard. If you're just starting out, it's not a huge thing. You know, you're trying to get as much length as possible. When your beard reaches a certain length and a certain fullness, and you start to get flyaways and all kind of stuff popping out, and you start to get an uneven beard and things start to look crazy. You know, it's okay to go ahead and trim it back a little bit, knock off some of that top layer, even everything out. And then from there, you know, now you can start the process of, you know, maybe touching it up every couple weeks, every 3 weeks. You know, have solid beard routines in between that to make sure that your beard stays strong, stay healthy. All right, so like always, man, listen, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, fellas, I just wanted to jump on the scene, man. It's been so long. You know, I was kind of nervous. I felt like I lost my YouTube mojo, you know what I'm saying? But being back in front of the camera, man, feels good. You know, and just come on here and just share some common knowledge with you guys. And just, you know, when it comes to importance of just trimming it up and making it look nice. So like always, fellas, you guys continue to take care of yourselves. Stay safe, stay blessed. I don't know when I'm gonna be back. You know, I do have some videos that I was thinking about doing that I may do. You know, it feels good again to be back on YouTube. And I may start to pick it up a little bit more, just because, you know, this is something that I've been doing for, this is actually, December is going to be my 7th year, which is kind of hard for me to even like wrap my mind around. You know, this is our 3rd year with Classic Grooming. It's crazy, man. And we're already at the end of February in 2023, which is crazy. And it feels like the older I'm getting, the faster time is moving, man. This is crazy. I can't explain it, you know, but yeah, anyways, I don't want to hold any more of your time. Listen, you guys, again, have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe, stay blessed. Have a wonderful week, depending on when you watch this video. And of course, this is your boy D Hyde, man. You guys stay safe, stay blessed. All right? Peace out.